It's already hit the whole building. I bet the temperature out there in that thing got cooler too. 10, 12 degrees, I bet. All right.
What do you want to do?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple things. We're going to fire it up. We're going to take baseline numbers of the RPMs. We're going to roll the window down about another half a foot, and then extend the window all the way. And we're gonna hold the our fingers on the glass to get a little more feel for its vibration state. Okay. And bring that down a little more. That's good. And we're gonna open this one up all the way. There we go. Now, what's our idling RPM at? 1100 RPMs. Okay, come on back here real quick. We have 1100 on the idle RPMs on a standard 3.5 Nissan. It's typical, 100% of the time. Notice a lot of black soot on this 300 grand. Woo! Okay. Now what we have here, we have nothing happening to my glasses. When I say nothing, it's because pollution will not steam glass. It leaves a residue. If you will take your glasses onto the exhaust, are you seeing anything there?
Yeah.
Are they fogging a little bit? That might have been me. Sorry about that. In between, I was a little close. These things work real fast. Do you smell anything coming out? It's kind of stinky. Yeah. Regular pollution.
Yeah.
Will it pass smog right now if it had to?
Well, you don't have to, so I don't know.
Maybe, maybe not.
Probably not.
Not in my world.
No.
But that's because we got this. So we're gonna put this on your gas tank and stop that. Tank is on this side.
You need it open?
No. On the bottom of the tank, like a postage stamp, mail smog away. You peel this, put it on the bottom of your gas tank, and then we cover it with duct tape to keep the elements off it. User friendly. We stress that. No. Fuel tank behind the, underneath?
Right there.
Okay. Oh yeah, right there, simple. I'm gonna put one underneath your, on the inside of your skid plate. And that's a real safe place to put it. And it's well within the 8-inch. It's well within the 8-inch zone that this is projecting. So now it's starting to neutralize those toxins. We found 78 different toxins in unleaded fuel. You hold this one? And we found 78 toxins in unleaded fuel. So what we do is one at a time, we take each one of those toxins and we find its equivalent vibration pattern and we render it inert. We flatline it, we tune it, okay? We tune it out. Now we take its properties away. Inside your engine, it's about 600 to 800 degrees. And the flash point or that melting point of a lot of those toxins are 1,500 and 2,000, much degrees hotter than what happens inside your engine. So what doesn't get trapped on your piston head? Yeah, let's move that gas, thanks Brad, into the engine. For about 2 minutes, we got to get that gas out of the line and start to burn the new conditioned fuel. And that particles are no longer vibrating. And when they hit that piston, they implode. And we burn 100% of that fuel spent by weakening its melting to heat. And we gain it in fuel. Now they're hitting that gas frequency that's imploding. I mean, a lot of times you get drip water and steam, and yeah, that's what happens out of nowhere. Because it's true stoichiometric burning zone, something the manufacturers have never been able to achieve. because they took it from a chemistry point of view. How we doing on the RPMs? 1100. Wait a minute. Now, if I'm sitting at the stop sign at 800 RPMs, I am not using as much fuel, correct?
Yeah.
Roughly 20%?
Yeah.
Our marks are 25 to 20% on unleaded vehicles. The bigger, the more powerful the engine, the better we do. So it's not 80% on a Viper, but I get 8% on a 4-cylinder Toyota. Well, yeah, it's because it's a smaller engine. And are you comparing the same thing? No. One's a super high performance $80,000 engine, and the others you can get crate for like $2,000.
Yeah.
So let's compare the apples. Diesels, we see about a 40% increase in efficiency, coupled with an oil change that quickly jumps to 20%, 15% more, around 50 to 55%. A lot of cases, 100%. We've doubled mileage in fuel diesels.
Well,
What does they smell like? Here's the key. What's this thing smell like? All right, this thing is foggy, 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 steaming out. All right, which is no residue, that's fog. Bring your glasses down. This ain't trick. There are no wired batteries in these goggles. They're all real.
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh. Now, put your nose down there. You remember that horrid smell?
yeah, I can smell it different.
Isn't it a warmer, drier vent
Yeah.
smell?
Yeah.
How we doing?
Wild, man.
Love it. Come on in. Come on in, bro. You haven't seen this yet.
That is wild.
We just cooled We just cooled the temperatures out of a building.
That's awesome, man. That really is. That is cool.
and you're gonna notice the difference
Yeah.
the way your car.
Oh man, your car. Take it for a run. Zip it down this line and back. Come on.
Okay.
Go for a run.
Another way back.
You got now. You got a 370Z upgrade on your Pathfinder. Look out, babes. Illustrious one.
Understand? Can you stand next to
I'd
Patrick?
love to. I'd love to give this guy a hug.
There you go.
Patrick's gonna give us some detail on how his car's doing. Since
Sure.
We put the sticker on.
Yeah. I we put the sticker on my 2007 Hummer H2, and it went from 950 RPM down to 600.
One
And,
third.
yeah, and we couldn't even get to the gas tank because it's all shielded and everything.
Plated, yeah.
But Chaz, we put it on a piece of masking tape, and then he was able to get through a little hole to one of the curved edges, and he didn't know if it would work on the curve. And sure enough, that when I turn it on, it's got some gasoline smells, but after it runs about 5 minutes, that disappears entirely.
Choke sets in and regular burn. Yep.
Yeah.
Pure emission.
Yeah.
Gone.
And
So
then,
in essence, what are we doing here?
Cleaning the atmosphere. That's all we know what to do.
yeah.
We want to see our names in the history book next to the word pollution. That way we knew we did our job.
I believe you will.
Yeah. Awesome,
Thanks, bro.
man.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks.
Hey, brother.
Big time. All right, so
More pep.
has he got a little more pep?
So what happened?
That just decks, like a peppier car,
If you take a second off your 0 to 60 or your quarter mile speed, you know how much money you got to put in your engine?
Yeah.
Just 1 second,
Yeah, no, I understand.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's cool.
That
Felt
was
different too.
handling,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it just got more pep,
Yeah.
than it ever had.
Yeah, and when it went into second gear, it just
Yeah,
Took
right
it.
off. Yeah.
no down.
No.
Yeah.
No drain on it. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Awesome, brother.
That was cool, man. That was really cool.
Right on, right. Let's go back in and play.